was thinking the other day, with the whole Bible thing, right? From my point of view, being a ex, Hova, with all that begatting, right? When they say such and such begat someone else, right?
Begat the begee.
There's a lot of women involved being begot to get begatted. Hey, buddy, there's a lot of begetting to get begatting.
Oh, I see. Like there's.
Because you got to begot before you begat, right? Because if you're going to begot without a begatting, then you're only just going to be begotten, right?
That you got to be begatten.
You've got to be begatten. That's it. Otherwise, you'll be begotten.
Begat the begee. So what you're suggesting is that the women in the Bible go unnamed or something like they're just called the begat,
the begatters,
the begat,
those who begat,
the begatters. Okay,
the ones that begat. Sometimes you got a mention of the memorable mention for the wife.
Oh, if you were a special wife, you got a special.
Yeah, your special wife got special mention, of course.
I see. Yeah, right.
Most faithful always get mentioned. Most willing, most faithful. Yeah, well, you'd think so, wouldn't you?
Are you suggesting that the men of the Bible, they only had the one mentionable, but
well, you would back then, wouldn't you?
You would.
So many to choose from, so many daughters of man to choose from, Then poor some bitches that ended up having all girls, they want to unload them, mate. They want to get rid of them, Imagine paying a dowry for 12 girls. They'd send you broke. You'd want to be a king to start with if you had 12 girls, wouldn't you? Because you'd just really end up a pauper at the end of it.
I don't know that I don't believe that the
Unless
whole
you're
dowry
begatting with your daughters, back in those days they begat with their own daughters, wouldn't they? Limited stock when you're out in the wilderness, 4 years.
In the wilderness for jeez. I mean, like, they went in the wilderness for 4 months.
Yeah, well,
they were separated.
Felt like 40 years, right?
Well, it was 40 years. They were separated from the Egyptian civilization for 40 years.
40 years, that's right.
They would have
got to know a whole lot of other tribes, wouldn't they? They would have, made friends with giants, come in there, slaughter them, take their territories, burn everything to the ground, as God wants.
As God wants, God gets. So help us all.
That's right. Saw a great sign today while I was
quoted by Roger Watson.
out and about doing the, the turtle milking.